Yep.
From Chicago streets to the courts beat, South Scott Dan on the podcast seat. Bulls breaking news, talking stats and views. Every player, every play, we never lose. Horns over hoops, we're the Bulls troop. From game analysis to fan scoop.
What are you laughing at over there, Dan Gracey?
No, I'm laughing at the song. The fan scoop.
That's such a good song. It's such a classy song.
Scoops.
Scoops. Oh, what's good, Bulls fans and Horniacs? And welcome back to a little show we like to call the Horns Over Hoops podcast live. We are live, so if you want to come and chat, click on the feed, come join us and participate in some live stuff. But first, gentlemen, happy election day. Without shitting on any of the candidates, you know, although we can, just are you guys going to follow along after today? Are you following
The election?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why wouldn't I?
The only thing that's really been on my mind today is the election. Like I'm dying to know who wins.
Yeah. Think we'll find out tonight?
I think it's possible. I'm not going to hold my breath. I think we will get an idea of who's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the they're going to announce at like 11 tonight or anything like that. I think it's going to go into what's today? Tuesday?
Today's
I think by like either tomorrow or Thursday.
All right.
I don't think it's going to be like how it was for Joe Biden and Trump. When it took almost a week, I think, but that was because of mail-in ballots and everything.
Yeah. Scott, are you guys gonna actually stay up and watch it though?
I don't know if I'm gonna stay up and watch it.
I know you work tomorrow. Scott works tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
I'm gonna be up till at least 11, anyways.
Yeah,
so
I'll
probably.
I'll
text Dan that Jill Stein won and.
Who is Jill Stein?
She's the Green Party candidate. She's been running for like 20 years.
Yeah, if I'm gonna shit on any candidate, it's gonna be fucking Jill Stein. Fuck her.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. I may watch it. I may not. I don't know. I could care less. You'll find out eventually. There's no point of staying up just to find out. So you walking into work all fucking sleepy eyed and. Just to say that, yeah, I saw him win. It doesn't matter.
If I stay up, then I'll probably call in tomorrow, and then I'll probably get drunk tomorrow.
I hope your boss isn't on this.
Happy drunk or a sad drunk? Well, it depends on who wins.
This would be a great time to find out that Dan's boss is like a big fan of our show and is watching the stream.
I wouldn't care. He knows. He knows.
Chat, welcome. How's it going? Chat, let us know how you doing in the message box there. How's everyone doing? Who's in here? And more importantly, are you ready to talk some depressing, sad Bulls basketball?
Oh man, that just sounds like Bulls basketball in general. Just the norm.
Yeah, we'll give it a minute for the chat to get going, and then we'll get on. I know that everyone's diligently following the TV. Waiting for the votes to come in.
Yeah.
But real quick, did anybody watch the game yesterday? Well, I know Dan, you didn't.
I fell asleep right at tip-off. Like I remember seeing Kessler and saying fuck Kessler, and then I just passed out right after that. I don't even know why.
Not even good night, just fuck Kessler, go to bed.
Fuck Kessler.
Yeah.
Right there on the couch.
Sky, you watched a decent amount of it, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. How'd you like it?
How'd you like watching the Bulls lose?
I didn't. Every team seems to become Stephen Curry when they play against us and shoot like 50% from three and just become all-stars.
It's because the Bulls don't play perimeter defense.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
They just don't.
It's kind of easy when you don't cover people.
Kind of have to play on both ends of the floor, guys.
Yeah, Rob Antol, how's it going? How's it going, fellas? So many opinions to talk about with this team. Right you are, Rob. We are going to have a fun hour ahead of us. So stay tuned for some fun. Juice. Lose to the worst team in basketball. Could not believe it. Yeah.
Welcome to bowls every year.
Yeah. Is this your first time?
It's your first, yeah. That's the thing is like we always play up to competition and we always play down to competition. Mm-hmm. So
I honestly thought we were gonna win until one of you guys texted that the Jazz are shooting like 38% from the field and haven't won a game at all. And then right when I saw that, I was like, oh, the Bulls are for sure gonna lose this game.
Yeah, you can thank Scott for that one.
The Jazz shot 44% from 3. They were shooting 28% before that game.
Yeah.
So
the easy baskets leading to such high percentage doesn't help it. Absolutely. I mean, we can and we will dissect this team from top to bottom because what the hell is going on? I mean, I get it. This is an experiment year, but this is like an experiment within an experiment, and it's got me and a bunch of people scratching their heads. So, well,
you're talking about the lineups?
No, just the team in general, dude. Like,
I think this is like a transition period for the team.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, but like, here's like at the same time. All right, we'll just jump into it. Okay.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So you come out flat-footed against a team that's 0-6, okay? And they're missing their best player. Once again, the Bulls fall victim to we let a subpar team with their best player not on the court run circles around us, okay? And again, it was all because nobody was covering perimeter. No one was covering the perimeter. Nobody was recognizing that Keontae George was absolutely on fire. The same thing happened when we played Brooklyn Nets and Cam Thomas. Nobody was guarding Cam Thomas. Nobody was guarding Keontae George. I mean, it was like it was the Bulls' first time playing basketball, you know.
But that's how that's just how they play against subpar teams. Plus, the Nets are 4-4. Mm-hmm. The Nets right now, I feel like the Nets are decent. I think throughout the season they'll plateau and go down.
Yeah.
Same with the Jazz. You know, they were bound to win one eventually. Like, it just so happened to be against the Bulls.
It just so happened.
Hey, it's like when we played the Pistons last year and got our ass kicked.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say?
Didn't we lose to the worst two teams last year? The Wizards and the Pistons?
I'm pretty sure we got swept by the Pistons, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. No one covering the hot hand or three at all. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the thing is people wonder why people are making, you know, why we're losing by so much. And it's exactly this. I mean, in the end of the day, these guys are professional NBA players. Like, you leave anybody open, they're going to hit the shot. So why not cover them?
Unless you're Ben Simmons.
But at least they're operating in a modern high-pace offense now. Yeah. The youth learn from there. Yeah. So when we're talking baby steps, we're talking baby steps. This would be baby steps. They improved a little aspect of it. So
the one thing about their new play style and everything that I don't like is the fast pace is good, passing the ball, making sure that everyone touches it. But still what I'm seeing around the perimeter on the offensive end is everyone just standing around waiting for their turn to get the ball. No one's running, no one's cutting. The only person I see running around when he's on the court is Lonzo.
Yep.
Other than that, it's like, all right, you get it. All right, now Kobe. All right, now Io. All right, now Vooch. And then someone shoots it with like 5 seconds left of the shot clock.
Yeah.
And, you know, it goes in or doesn't. But, I mean, you guys got to cut, move without the ball.
Yes.
Zach is doing that a lot this year.
Yeah, Zach does it too.
And I think it's him and Giddey on the floor together are amazing because Giddey is always looking for that cut.
Mm-hmm.
Samadhi, welcome. Hey, Samadhi, I got your question. I'm ready. I'm going to ask it. We'll ask it towards the end, just because so we can complain about this game last night. But I liked your question. I'll ask it later. Yeah. So the thing I noticed was the two big things last year. This would be 4, but 2. Anyway, one, can't cover the perimeter
line.
Yep.
And B, we play this sag offense that every time sag defense where you like let off the shooter and you kind of like challenge him to shoot it despite him having the hot hand. Okay, for prime example, yesterday, Keontae George, I saw at least 2 or 3 different defenders doing that to him where, they'll do the hand instead of playing right up to him, they'll sag off him a little bit and challenge him to shoot. Well, thanks a lot, because he is a hot hand at the moment. He's going to make the shot. So get up in his face and force him to take a more contested shot. I mean, we are terrible at defending the perimeter. And then when we're on offense, we take these stupid passes. Like, is everyone trying to make like forcing passes? Like, I know there's let's just backtrack a little bit. There's like 2 or 3 people on this team that can make really, really good passes. You know what I mean? And we're talking like Jason Kidd caliber passes. Okay. I consider Josh Giddey to be one of those who can thread the needle. He can find a hole and make a good pass. Lonzo would be the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's probably about it, because I don't consider Zach an elite passer. I don't consider Kobe an elite passer, and I don't consider Io an elite passer. So why are we taking showboat passes when we're down 15 points? Just make fundamental plays and score. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're just trying to do too much, what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to do too much with the ball. What percentage of Zach points this year were assists from just Lonzo and Giddey? Would be interesting to know. I'll tell you what, I'll look that up while you guys give me your opinions.
About what?
What we just said. The improvements from last year.
Oh, Scott, go.
What they've improved, they have someone that finally can take the ball up the court and make the ball move. I do like the new offense. I do like the new pace. There isn't enough cutting to the basket. We are trying to settle for 3-point shots a lot. Like yesterday, when we started to come back, it's because Kobe started attacking the basket. Like no one could guard him when he was attacking. Same with Io. He couldn't hit a jumper yesterday, but he was hitting some really nice layups. So they're not afraid to attack as much this year. But I don't know. I think the problem is Giddey has shown off such a high level of passing compared to what we had previous years that Kobe thinks he can do it. And that's causing a lot of issues with turnovers. Plus, Dalen Terry and THT is on the floor for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, Terry, oh my God. They need to cut Terry.
So, I don't know exactly, Rick, or I'm sorry, I don't know exactly, Rob, what the assists per se was, but I know he's got 34 total assists. So I'd imagine you just take that and divide it by the amount of time. Scott, how many total assists do the Bulls have? I couldn't find it.
Giddey has 44 assists right now.
44, not 34. I apologize. All right, what else we got there? Utah had a lot of questionable picks. Yeah. Okay. It also doesn't help that, like, how often are you going to get a subpar team like that shooting 54% from the field? I mean, you know what I mean? That's damn near like Dallas and OKC numbers. So, granted, we weren't doing much to pressure them, but like, when is a subpar team playing a decent team going to shoot 54%? That was their field goal for the day.
Well, no one even tried to stop John Collins. He was dunking everywhere. He was
Yeah.
unstoppable yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
Vooch didn't even try to play defense on him. He was like, okay, just get the basket. Go get an offensive rebound.
Mm-hmm.
John Collins destroyed Vooch yesterday.
Yeah. Well, was he even being covered by him? Or was he, you talking about when he was taking it down low?
When he was taking it down low.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So that's the
no
thing.
one stopped him.
Yeah. What do you think,
Yeah,
Dan?
P. Wills, exactly. P. Wills looked way overmatched.
He hits it right on the head.
I mean, I can't really say much about last night's game because like I said, I fell asleep right at tip off. But I mean, overall, I think Vooch has looked he's looked better than last season.
Oh, Vooch has been amazing this year. Offensively, Vooch has been amazing this year. I think he's shooting damn near 50% from the field from three now.
So I was thinking about this the other day. Vooch is reminding me of when Carlos Boozer was on the team. Like, everyone fucking hates him, but he's a walking double-double.
Oh, you talking about like the year that we should have used the buyout on Vooch or on Carlos and we kept him?
It might have been. I just remember everyone always just fucking shitting on Boozer, like talking about how he's bad or he's trash or you should be off the team. You don't play any defense, but like every single night he was getting a double-double.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, man. Carlos Boozer, despite the shoe polish hairdo, he was a good fundamental player. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's probably one of the better power forwards after Rodman in NBA history.
Dude.
Or I'm sorry, Bulls history.
I'm excited for his sons to get in the league.
Both of them, yeah. Cameron and who's the other one? Cameron.
I don't remember.
Cameron.
I know that they're good as fuck.
P. Will was asking to switch iOS. Yeah. Miscommunication is, dude, communication on this team is kind of awful. I'm just going to admit it. Like, it looks like there's 5 individual guys out there. No one's talking to each other. And that's the thing. Like, that's the other thing we missed about having Zach there, because if you notice this year, if you guys have been watching the games, Zach, even without the ball, you see him pointing all over the court and directing people where to go. He's actually stepped up and emerged as not only an on-the-ball leader, but an off-ball floor general where he can point, you need to be there, watch for that. You know what I mean? That's what you want out of a lead player. And unfortunately, without him on the court yesterday, and without Lonzo for that matter as well, we were missing a lot of communication and just somebody moving the chess pieces. So exactly right.
That was one thing that AC was real good at too.
What's that? Oh, directing.
Yeah.
Well,
like making sure everyone had their defensive matchup and everything like that. Like, the cracks are like, it's pretty much like we traded like the whole fucking Drew Holiday for Dame situation. It's kind of like that. Yeah. AC and Giddey.
Yeah. Yeah, you sacrifice one for the other. Because honestly, yeah, like Lonzo
like sacrificing defense for offense, that is such a huge blow.
Yeah. Now, granted, I'm not gonna lie to you, and you guys can eat me alive in the chat if you want. I'm a big fan of that trade. I love that Josh Giddey is going to be a demon here in a minute. That man could pass. That man's grabbing rebounds over 7-footers. That man is like threading the needle. And you guys are seeing
triple double every game. He's like 1 or 2 assists or a rebound away from a triple double every game.
Yeah. And not only that, like once and this is, you guys keep in mind, this is without Zach LaVine and him being 100% on the same page. You guys see it every night where they'll do that little pass where Zach will come in from the baseline and Giddey will just do a little shuffle pass to him and he'll do the up and under. Like, that's only going to get better. With time, I can eventually see that being turned into not just little scoot passes, but like alley-oops. And, Giddey's skill level is just going to be getting better and better. So I was a big fan of that trade.
I will forever be mad that we didn't get a pick. At first, I was mad because we didn't get a first round, but now I'm just mad that we didn't get a pick in general.
Yeah.
Giddey's trade value at that time and AC's trade value at that time were two totally different.
Yeah.
Like, AC was probably here. Giddey was probably like right here,
Yeah. I've always said that trade was even 100%, Rob. That trade was a win-win for everybody.
I mean, it was. I'm just mad about the pick.
Okay,
That's all I want.
okay. Here's the thing. Take out the draft pick. Take out the draft pick. Let's say
let's put it in.
let's say OKC didn't have 37 draft picks. Let's say OKC just had whatever picks they had this year. Okay. And you would have traded an aging, kind of injury-prone Alex Caruso,
Yeah,
for a potential guy who young was a top 10 pick, flirting with triple doubles every night. Would you?
He wasn't doing that in OKC though, because they didn't have him at point. They had him at like small forward or power forward or some shit. He was playing out of position.
Like that.
That's one of the reasons
he
why he wanted to get out of OKC.
Yeah, but would you make that trade? I'm saying, if somebody you're trading a what was for a what could be. You know what I mean?
OKC didn't need it. They needed defense, so
they needed defense.
Trade for
yeah, because now they just got like they're the favorites out in the West because they have Alex Caruso now.
Yeah, they had no reason to keep Giddey because they didn't need him. Like his skill set was already being covered by other players on the team, so why not get rid of him? Get the exact thing you were missing in the playoffs, which was a bench defense that could come in and shut down someone. So it was a great trade. And as much as people hated it, I think we won that trade.
We sure did.
OKC is fine with it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suze, bring back AC. AC's not coming. AC's not coming back. The only AC is coming back is the AC air conditioning.
Yeah, next summer. Or
next summer.
When we get an 80-degree day in like a month.
Yeah. Or if you're at my old apartment, you just don't turn the AC on at all, and all y'all people can sweat.
Walking into Hades.
But honestly, like, yes, both teams won. It was an even trade. Would you have? Okay, how about this? Dan Gracey.
Yeah.
Would you have rather not gotten a pick, okay, and lost Josh Giddey, kept AC, and be stuck in this perpetual loop of mediocrity, which I know we're already in, but at least with Giddey, we have a promising future. Would you have?
No. See,
Yeah.
I like the trade. I just still feel like we could have gotten a pick, whether that be a first or second round.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're getting the guy, like, we're giving you the guy that you want. You want Alex Caruso. Yeah. Alex Caruso is what you need.
Yep.
And we're getting back a player that has been wanting to be out, has been playing out of his position, doing dog shit on your team.
Yep.
So the trade values are completely opposite. Like Alex Caruso's trade value is way high for them, and they're just trying to get rid of Giddey for anything.
Yep.
So I just feel like we could have gotten a pick.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have. Honestly, could we have nickeled and dimed?
Could we have? Because we
motherfuckers got 37.
We tried to trade him for a year, and no one wanted him because we overvalued him.
Yeah, because our front office is stupid.
No, it's because that's just how Chicago is. It's we just think we can get anything for our garbage.
Yeah, we overvalue our garbage. And here's the thing: I'm not saying
every team
garbage,
probably does it too.
Yeah,
it's like Sal said, it's an aging veteran that is injury prone, whose contract is expiring. Yep. No one's throwing a lot at that for a guy that they could just wait a year and get for free.
Correct.
Yeah, true. Solid point.
That's kind of like the Lonzo Ball, like this year with an expiring contract. You're not going to get top notch. You know, if we do get a phone call for a trade, which I'm anticipating with that expiring contract, we will. You're not going to see Lonzo Ball trade scenarios that are like Lonzo Ball for like a Brandon Ingram. You're going to see like a protected first round pick,
Yeah. Do you think that Vooch is playing so well because he's trying to be traded?
Good question. I don't think so. Why I think Vooch is playing so well is because the man is not a young man. I think he's 34, 35. Somebody can fact check for that me. He knows that after this contract, that's his last contract. So I would say no, because he probably knows he's got to buckle down, because if he wants to either A, find a job next year, or B, stay in the stay on this team, he's going to have to put up numbers. And honestly, with the exception of the shooting percentage that's gone up, Vooch really hasn't changed anything from last year. He still can't grab board. Now, granted, he's playing significantly better than last year, but Vooch still can't squeeze rebounds.
Right.
He still can't defend. The only thing that's changed is those shots that were not falling last year, now they're falling a little bit more. And who knows, this may be just too little of a sample size to gauge if Vooch has made an improvement. You know what I mean? So long story short, is he playing for a contract? Probably. But this year to be traded, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, I don't think anybody's going to pick up. Sal, he is 34, but
yeah,
it's a lot of money for, like Sal said, a guy that should be getting more than 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah. The highest trade value at the trade level.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just mentally reading. You can season making him in the modern. Also, another thing you guys got to keep, not you guys, but people in the crowd got to understand is this may be one of Vucevic's last opportunities to start, because I'm assuming that once his contract is up in Chicago, he's not getting a starting job wherever he goes. The league is just too saturated now with very good center. Look at somebody of the caliber of Andre Drummond. Okay, he is now a backup center. You know what I mean? So
I beg to differ. He is starting because Embiid.
Because Embiid is a
punched a journalist.
He punched a journalist?
Yeah,
okay, Scott, go ahead and explain that.
He I forgot what the journalist said, but I don't know if he punched him or pushed him or something, but he got suspended for 3 games for it.
What a fucking clown.
Yeah. Chat, go ahead and put your opinion on Joel Embiid down in the chat. Give us your comments about it. Funny thing about Embiid, did you see his new free throw routine? There was like a video circulating around where he's like shooting a free throw, and he's like bouncing the ball, then he he does the package in the mail where he like pulls his boxers out of his ass and then smells it. So he like fucking jiggles his underwear and then smells it and then shoots the free throw. And it went in. So wow. Big Bird, our fan from Philly, actually is Philly over everything. Big Bird, I'm gonna say it. I respect your optimism. That's like the Bulls right now saying Chicago over everything. Now I'll get it to you. You guys have the most opportunity to improve. You already have 2 superstars in there.
And the most improved player who stole that award from Kobe. I swear to God.
I'm going to say that if we were in the playoffs, because they say the awards for the season don't matter in the playoffs. They preach that. They preach that up and down. Like whatever your stats are in the regular season, that's the award. That's what they base the awards off of. Not true. Okay, because I still believe that if Kobe White would have gotten us into the playoffs, not just the play-ins, we would have taken that from Tyrese Maxey.
No, it's because he was because he was a first-time All-Star. That's the reason they gave it to him.
Oh, all right. I stand
So
corrected.
If Kobe would have made an All-Star game, they would have given it to him. Because they did the same thing with Ja. They gave it the first time he made an All-Star, they gave it to him.
Yeah.
So it's a garbage award.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, honestly.
Go for it.
Honestly, that was probably one of his better games of the season when we played Orlando. And you can call it, Vooch was playing his old team and Carter was playing his old team, so there was a little chip on the shoulder, but I think he played some of his best basketball there.
Oh, for sure.
But Philly, man, you guys got something going down over there. I mean, I don't know what that is, but we'll see. That's like the Brooklyn Nets of the North now, where you have the superstars, but no one's going to be healthy enough to touch the court at the same time. Oh,
yeah. You mean the LA Clippers of the East?
No, but remember when Brooklyn had Kyrie, they had Kevin Garnett, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
not Kevin. They had
Kevin
Kevin Durant,
Durant.
yeah, and James Harden, and it
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is the most scary team in the world. It's like this is the next Miami Heat team, and none of them were able to play at
Well,
the
I
same
mean,
time.
yeah, they were saying the same thing about the Clippers. Only like Paul George and Kawhi only played like a handful of games together.
Yeah,
They didn't do anything.
yeah. Honestly, I'm rooting for them. Like I don't dislike the Philly. Like I like Paul George.
same.
A lot of
I
people
just
forget
don't
that. Do you remember
like-
when Paul George broke
Wow.
his leg in half during the Olympics?
Yeah,
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's one of the most gruesome injuries. I've been rooting for him ever since then. Like, and
Didn't
he's
that-
not an asshole about it. You know what I mean?
didn't that happen like a year after it happened to Gordon Hayward, or was it like a year and a half or something? I know it happened to Hayward before Paul George, and yeah,
I'd have to fact check that, but maybe makes sense.
that was such a weird.
New Clipper Stadium looks good. Oh, dude. Okay, I'm glad. Samadi, thank you. Okay, has anybody seen the new Clipper Stadium
Yeah,
with
it's
the
awesome.
halo?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Isn't it incredible, dude?
That's got to be the nicest arena in the NBA.
Yes.
Maybe
Because
in the
the
United
owner
States, I don't know.
paid for it in
Yeah.
cash. The owner had full control over everything. Steve
Did we talk
Ballmer.
about this already?
I think we talked about it a bit on the episode that just released today.
Oh, okay.
Check it
but
out.
not much. But Steve
Yeah, that was a
Ballmer,
plug.
being one of the richest people in the world, put so much money into the team. So he got full control over what could happen. And I'm so glad that he's going to take LA from the Lakers. And I
Yeah.
can't
I
wait
mean,
for
I
it to
hope.
happen.
I hope. That'd be
You
dope.
take care, Rob. Rob, good night. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Going to go see that Bulls when they stop by the
Seats are about $100. Oh, goddamn,
What?
that's a deal.
Hold
deal.
on. $100 where?
What level?
Yeah, are we talking like sitting on the roof $100? Are we talking like level 1?
I mean, I could see Ballmer doesn't give a fuck. He's probably just like show up, just
Yeah.
come to the game. Jerry, on the other hand, is just like, oh, you want to come to our game? See those seats all the way up there? That's going to be $300.
Yeah, shameless plug
Per
for the Derrick
seat.
Rose show, because the Derrick Rose game. Remember we talked about it. Like I kind of pre-predicted that that it was going to be January 4th, and when I looked at tickets,
Still a
they were
good
like
deal.
$200 to sit 100 levels. 100 levels.
Mhm.
Okay, I checked immediately after they announced that it was going to be Derrick Rose night, and those same seats that were $300 were now $700, and the seats
Yep.
all the way up there were $150. It's madness.
It's insane.
I,
Like,
I
I-
know they were charging like $70 to park at the stadium.
What?
At least
Wait, the Bulls
opening
were?
day. No, Clippers, like $70 to
Oh.
park.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe high 200. Okay, damn, that's
That's still
that's not-
good, though.
that's still good. Yeah,
That's still good.
considering you're in a major market and it's a new stadium, and that stadium is absolutely phenomenal. I hope that catches on the Halo. Do you see like all the animations and stuff that it does?
How it's interactive and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, I was looking at it, I'm like, we will never get anything like this in Chicago because we have one of the cheapest owners known to man. Like,
Yep. We will play in the United Center until the league tells us we can no longer do this.
I could just see Jerry Reinsdorf going to the mayor of Chicago and be like, "You're gonna get me one of those Halos, or we're moving to Nashville." See
I'm
ya.
gonna need like $3 billion.
Cash.
Yeah.
Just make the check out
Can't
to
even
cash.
get cup holders at the UC. That's right.
Oh, God. Is that true? I haven't been to the UC in
Yeah, there's no cup
forever.
holders there.
There's no cup holders.
That's outrageous.
Yeah, because they wanted more room for seats. That was the reasoning.
Yeah. Again, make more money.
Mhm.
The terrible part is this, like, nobody wants to admit it. Is Jerry Reinsdorf a good owner?
No.
Yeah, he is, because he's owned that team for how long, and he's managed to sell out stadiums and
Yeah.
stay out of controversy, and the guy's making money. You know what I mean? As
Do we
much as
have
I
this-
hate to admit it,
Yeah.
no cup holders is crazy. You shouldn't have a beer in your hand long enough to have to put it in the cup holder. How about that? How about you drink your beer and not nurse your beer?
Okay.
You shouldn't have. You should. It shouldn't be. You should already be asking for another one by the time. But anyway, yeah. People say he's a terrible owner. He may be a terrible owner as far as putting together winning teams. But in the end of the day, it's like we've been saying. Like, if you're constantly selling out stadiums and your merch is up there with the top merches, not just in Chicago but in the whole world, the Chicago Bulls logo is everywhere. Michael Jordan made that logo go every. Michael Jordan.
About to say, like, is this more Jerry being a good owner or just Michael Jordan
lucking into two different generational talents?
Yeah.
Well, I'll give him one. I mean, I love Derrick Rose. You guys know I love Derrick Rose, but obviously he didn't do for the sport. Like nobody is wearing a Chicago Bulls jersey in like Ireland because of Derrick Rose. It's still going to be Michael Jordan. You know what I mean?
You know.
Scott, you were just there.
I didn't see anybody wearing a Bulls jersey, but you can ask the UK or
the UK guys.
Bulls UK guys.
Yeah, if they're in here. Bulls UK guys, if you're in there, what jerseys are they wearing out there? Thanks to the 90s Bull for bankrolling the team. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like that's a great word. I couldn't think of the word, but that's exactly what it is. Is Jerry got lucky that he got his anomaly of a player, the best player that's ever played the game. He got it to play for his team in a major market city. Jerry Reinsdorf basically had to sit back, do this, and collect the money. There really was no motivation after that, because as long as Michael Jordan has played for Chicago, people will still come to watch the games, whether it's from one state over or 4 countries over. They're still going to come, pay the money, buy the merch, and support Jerry Reinsdorf. So
I don't know. I mean, growing up, we went to Bucks games because it was too expensive to go to Bulls games to watch Michael Jordan.
Yes.
How old is Jerry? It's too old.
How old is Jerry? Old enough to be a geriatric. Oh, no one caught my joke there. No one caught my dad joke.
He is 88 years old.
88?
No, he's old.
Yes.
Time for Dan to wish death on him again.
It doesn't matter. But again, it doesn't matter
so
because
many times.
Michael is running the Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as soon as Jerry goes, it's going to be his sons. And Michael he's not.
No, he's just
terrible.
He's
I'm just going to say, like, welcome to Chicago sports, where if you look at all the successful teams in recent history, like your Blackhawks, like your Cubs, and I mean, unfortunately, those are the only 2 teams that have won recently.
Yeah, I was going to say,
it takes a new owner to, like, I want to win. But if you look at after that, like the Blackhawks, they got their owner, they won a cup, they won a few Stanley Cups, and then since then they've been on a slow decline. Like the Cubs, they won their World Series, and since then, where have they been? Like we failed to perpetuate any sort of powerhouse team. It's always we reach the top and then we fall back into mediocrity, because whenever we sell the team, that owner just wants to win now. They're like, I want to put together a team. I'm going to win whatever it costs. I don't care. I'm going to win. And then they win. And it's like, all right, now we're going to kick into profit mode, where it's like,
see,
you know what I mean?
I would be okay with that, because like I just want to see the Bulls win one more chip before I die. Like I want to go to the parade. I want to experience, all the championship hoorah and shit.
Yep.
So like if we get a new owner and he's in the win now mode and we win now, and then after that we're back to being mediocre and shit, I'll be like, oh, all right, that's fine. At least we got the one.
Yeah. That's why, like, I don't like that you can give a sports team to your son. Like, I think that sports team should not be inheritance.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I think
So-
that like
Well, I mean, it's
You're
also
saying-
a business. I mean, because you
You're
can hand a
saying
business
the
off.
league just tells them, "Hey, your
Yeah.
dad died. Sell the team now." That's
So cold.
What?
That's business, baby.
Yeah, your dad's dead. You have
Or
2
buy
weeks
it.
to sell the team.
buy it for
Yeah.
net worth. If you don't
Yeah,
give them the
either-
option, buy it
either
or
you can
or
buy
you
it or
don't get
sell
it.
it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, don't be like, because that's how you just perpetuate mediocrity. Again, I keep it's going to be like the word of the phrase of the cast.
Yeah, it's called the
perpetuate
Raiders.
mediocrity. What's that?
It's called the Raiders.
Yeah, it's like the Raiders. It's like
Yeah, the Al Davis died. His son took over the team. Still
Mhm.
dog shit.
yeah. And everyone
No,
like
the-
I hate to make this a Chicago Bears, but like everyone's saying like, oh, Virginia McCaskey's ruining the team. Virginia. Okay, do you really think 90-something-year-old Virginia McCaskey
She's
is
like 98.
Yeah. Do you really think that when she passes away, the Bears are just going to instantaneously start winning Super Bowl hand and foot?
Fuck yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about football.
No, they need to sell the team, but they need to build that stadium
build that-
in Arlington Heights and quit being idiots and quit crying.
They do, because I want to move closer to there. and that
More
would be
before
nice
you
for the
die
crowd.
is depressing. Yeah, well,
Well,
I'm a
deal with it.
Bulls fan. That's all I feel is depression.
Wouldn't that be nice? Like, if you're a Boston Celtic fan, or if you're like if you're a Laker fan or a Celtic fan, you know that 1 out of every 5 years you're gonna be in the big show. Like, you're gonna be there. Dare I say it? You have an opportunity to win 2 years in a row. Like, not if you're in Chicago. Like, you're not even in the playoffs 3 of 5 years.
Seriously. You want to know the last time the Bulls
We won
a
6 in a
championship?
row. Or 6
I didn't
in,
have-
like 8 years.
Scott, I didn't have
Quit
pubes
crying.
the last time the fucking Bulls won the championship.
Whose fault is that?
Okay,
Whose fault is that?
Maybe you should have
Jerry's.
developed a little earlier.
Jerry's.
yeah, sorry,
it's all
sorry,
Jerry's
I
fault.
was a late bloomer.
But real talk, I mean, yeah, rolling it all back in. We
The
have
fucking Jazz beat us.
yeah. The
That-
Jazz beat us.
That's
the
what this was
Brooklyn
all
Nets beat us.
about.
Rolling it all back in. We have Dallas tomorrow,
Yeah.
and we have the Minnesota Timberwolves after that. So 2 very, very hard opponents. The Bulls are going to face 2 title contenders in a row, and I don't know. I could see us. Obviously, we're going to lose both of them. I have no faith.
I mean, for this season, I look at every game as a win-win. Like, hey, like, of course I want my team to win, but I mean, if we lose, then then we get a better percentage of keeping our pick this year.
Yeah,
So
That's the
it's
thing.
like a win-win.
that's the thing. Like,
Fans are crazy.
Samadi, real quick. Like, I know you're not.
Straight fucking facts.
Are you more a Bull fan, or are you a Laker fan? Since I believe you're a California guy.
Or Clipper.
Yeah, I think I remember him saying he's a Clipper fan, but shoot, what was I gonna say about the? What did you just say?
She
I was
doesn't
talking about how it's a win-win.
of us getting a better pick.
Oh, yeah.
if we stop.
Like,
Yeah.
and back to like Gret. I'm glad that you said that, because earlier on in the show we were talking about like how I'm really scratching my head with what lineups Billy is throwing out there. Like, I understand wanting to see what your guys have got, but my damn dude, why are you playing people that you know cannot play that long? Like Dalen Terry, I'm sorry, man. Dalen Terry has no business being on the court for that long.
Time for Terry to go.
Yeah, like I get it. He's a nice guy. He's a positive locker room, cool. Put him on the bench, have him be your class clown. Fine.
He hasn't developed since he got into the league.
Bulls. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's one of our only players that I look at him and he has not changed. Well, I shouldn't say that, because Pat also has not changed. He's the same guy, but like I get it. You want to see what he's got, but at the same time, I don't know, like, wouldn't you want to try to win games instead of,
we
No, not in Chicago.
we have Torrey Craig just sitting on the bench. The guy was
Yeah.
like our seventh or second or third guy off the bench last year. and he just can't get minutes, but we have to put these clowns in there. Like THT played 22 minutes. Yeah. He looks like Spice Adams out there.
Damn.
Fucking Spice.
Like he does not look like an NBA player. And
he got 10 points and 6 rebounds.
I don't care.
Spice
He's not
Adams,
good. Like his lineups make no goddamn sense. Like why is there not a starter in the lineup at all times? That's what we did last year, and it worked pretty well. You can't be running a 10-11 deep lineup when your 8 and lower are garbage.
Right.
Like, why is he trying? Like, THT barely made that team, and he's getting 22 minutes a game. I understand that you're short-handed, but...
That's obnoxious. Like, that should be... you should be giving that many minutes to a guy who barely made the roster.
Yeah. But then that's the other thing, like... So he's giving all these minutes to people who shouldn't, but, like, not experimenting with... Okay, you want to experiment with somebody? Play Matas a little more. Okay? If Dalen Terry has such a terrible plus-minus and he's out there just looking like a chicken with his head cut off, wouldn't you rather have your rookie in there to see more minutes developing? You know what I mean? Like, you know Dalen Terry is ass, unless, like, his defense is okay. His defense is okay. And side note, that little scuffle he got into with John Collins, like, that was the only time during that game that I applauded for Dalen Terry, because he didn't back down from John Collins. Good for him. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Like, I think it's time to move on from DT. But again, with Billy's lineups is with the failing to recognize the hot hand. How many threes question for you guys? How many threes did Kobe have last night?
I didn't want to see him.
I do not
6.
remember.
6.
Sorry.
If you watched my post game wrap up this morning,
I did not. I watched the game.
All right.
I watched the game.
Yeah, you watched the game. Yeah, it's true.
I saw them lose. I don't want to watch the wrap up of them losing.
6.
Yeah, and
it was a great wrap up.
Took him out of the game. It's same thing with Io. He was first 2 quarters.
Yep.
He was tearing it up. He was leading the team in points. Took him out of the game for like the whole third, basically. Yep. Like, why? He does it all the time.
Now, like, I can understand, like, obviously, before I get eaten alive, obviously Kobe White is not going to play 48 minutes a game, and just because he's shooting, 80% from 3 that game, he's not going to play the entire. I get that, but at the same time, in key moments, maybe keep him in there, especially when we bring a double-digit deficit down to single-digit points, and we're on a run, and then you just pull him from the lineup altogether. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Have we talked about the rookie going to the G League? We briefly just talked about him. So I'm sure many people know that Matas got sent down to the G League, I think, to play 1 game. Or not play 1 game, because they haven't. I don't think they've played yet. I think he practiced 1 time just to get some minutes in, and then Zach got hurt, so he got recalled right away. So
played last night.
Yeah, he played last night and played kind of like ass. I'm sorry, like, he's got growing pains. He'll get better.
He'll get there. Yeah, I have faith in the kid.
Yeah. The thing is, he's kind of in an awkward position. You know what I mean?
I mean, right out the gate, he's better than Terry, so he's got that.
Yeah, he's a lot better than Terry. So, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? Oh, before we cut, I did want to read. Let's speak some English today. I did want to read Samadi's Ask a Horniak question.
Oh, yes.
I don't know much about football. Go Bulls. My sister-in-law's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
It's funny.
I don't know about football. Okay. Well, neither do I.
All right, I'm gonna read somebody's question. It's a good one. Yeah. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves while I'm getting there.
Nope.
Okay.
Both me and
No,
Sky are
no.
gonna sit in silence.
Yeah. Come on, Sal. What's wrong with you?
Scott, shush.
All right. What do you like from the Bulls now, and what do they need to improve? Other NBA teams you are watching right now, other NBA teams you are watching right now, selfishly, Kings and Thunder, as DeRozan and Caruso are there. Okay. So, I'll let you guys go first. How about are you guys? What do you think they need to improve on?
I think they need to improve their perimeter defense. I think that goes without saying.
Okay.
But overall, I like this team better than last season's team. I mean, already we have our win-loss record is better than what we started out last season.
Mm-hmm.
So I like this team a lot better than last season, and any other NBA team I'm watching. No. I want to check out more Oklahoma games. I want to check out more Magic games. And because of Drake, I want to watch more Kings games.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. Are you trying to piss Scott off?
Why would
No,
that piss
one
Scott
res-
off?
Yeah, we don't
Why
respect
would-
Drake here.
Oh, you want to watch more games for Toronto just to piss him off?
No,
I
he
want to
wants
watch more
Kings
Kings
games.
games to
Oh,
piss Drake
Kings.
off.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Good. Okay.
It's been a day.
Well, you were the Kings fan already, so you should have been already watching.
I mean,
that
I
game.
liked Boogie and I liked Macklemore when he was in Kansas. I thought he was going to be good when he got to the Kings, but he was not. I don't even know what Ben McLemore's doing right now. He's probably like in China or Israel or God only knows what league he's in right now.
I mean, you can just Google him and you can see. Like, it's not a mystery. It's public knowledge now.
I don't have my phone on me right now.
Might start watching Grizzlies for rare sightings of Yuki
Oh yeah, that kid's
Kawamura.
sick.
That kid is only 5'8", and that kid has
Yeah,
got tremendous passing.
Sick.
That guy is like, dude. I think I'm not going to see a Memphis game, am I?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. I kind of wanted to see him play because he's super short. I hope he stays healthy, and I hope he has a good career. Scott Berman.
Yes. What is
what do we need to
what do I
improve
like
on?
what do we need to improve on? A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Stop making those dumb passes. Stop. Not everybody is Josh Giddey. You can't make those bounce passes between people.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing
Learn to play through screens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They can't do that. I do like that we're not afraid to shoot this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not afraid to take a three. We used to try to pass that up as much as possible because we couldn't hit them. Might as well just take them because we'll have random games where we go off. I like that Kobe is not afraid to take the game over. Like yesterday, no one was stepping up. We were missing Zach LaVine, and we were expecting Zach LaVine type thing or someone to step up and take his kind of role. And it took Kobe till the third quarter to understand that, hey, he has to do that.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that he's willing to just say, oh, yeah, I can do this. I did it last year. Zach's not out here. I'm going to run this team. I do like that. Giddey has surprised me a lot this year. I do think we re-sign him if he continues to play this well. He needs to continue to work on his scoring because he's only scoring like 10 points a game. Like he's more looking for the pass than to score.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We continue to struggle to box out and get rebounds. Like so many times yesterday, there was 3 people around the rim. We didn't get the rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that a thing? We are too small of a team and something needs to change. And I do think we end up blowing this team up for way less than we expect just to get out of contracts and to try to rebuild. I think the rebuild is going to start with Giddy and Kobe and Io, and then they're going to try to figure out what else. Like I
what
think
to
Pat's
do with
going to
Pat?
No, Pat's going to stay here. Pat's here, but he's going to be pushed to like the 5th option. Yep. And I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a bench player.
All right. We'll get to it, Goose Man. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Thank you for the question.
The lineups are dog shit. Like Billy doesn't know what he's doing, and I think he's just throwing whatever at the wall to try to make it work. So that's my opinion. Also, Dan, I know you are really a Kings fan because Samuel Dallenberg was on that team and he was a monster.
Yeah, called me.
I thought he was a Chuck Hayes fan, but Sam Dallenberg. We're just thinking of random like old Kings players.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey,
that's
like
a
Willie.
sad story. Willie Cauley-Stein could have been a beast, dude. He was a beast.
He still could. He's in Detroit.
He's a drug addict. He's not. I don't think he's in the league, dude. I think drugs kind of ruined his career. You're thinking of Marvin No, not Marvin Bagley. Yeah, who are you thinking of actually? Like busted out the Italian hand. I'm like,
wait. Oh, I forgot Aaron Gray was on that team.
Okay,
White Mamba or White Panther, yeah.
Yeah, White Panther. Did you guys
how long before it becomes Io's team if they're smart tomorrow? Realistically.
I don't think it'll ever become Io's team, but he is developing into a really good support player. Like,
oh, absolutely.
I think him coming off the bench is, if he can figure out how to become that 6th man and be like a what's his name? Crawford, like Crawford coming off the bench, like that
Jordan
type of player.
Or Jamal?
Jamal Crawford, like coming off the bench, like that type of energy player coming off, he's going to have a great year.
Yeah.
Or a great career.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh my God. Okay, so Willie Cauley-Stein is playing overseas for, I can't pronounce this city.
Spain.
It's some what country is this? China. So he's in the Chinese league.
Oh, okay.
I'll try to say this name.
Yeah, say it. Good.
Oh God, please, no one get mad at me.
If we have any people from the city that Dan's about to say in the chat, I apologize. And have patience.
I know. I'm so sorry. Nanjing? Nanjing. Nanjing. The Nanjing Monkey Kings is what they're called.
That's a sick name. Why don't we have any names like that over here? Like the Monkey Kings, like the Dragons, like
I guess Brooklyn could have been the Swamp Dragons, so they decided to go with the Nets.
Guess who else is on that team?
Jimmer Fredette.
Boogie?
Antonio Blakeney.
Oh, Antonio Bulls legend. Antonio Blakeney. Dude, that kid again, the Bulls gave up on that man a little too soon too. That dude was putting up record numbers. I think he won either G League MVP or he won some sort of award. And
G League Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. Okay, got called up just because he didn't fit in the system that we wanted. He was out of the league, which I thought was completely unfair because that guy is a walking bucket. Look,
he won. He had the scoring championship in China last year.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Said words about Atlanta and Utah. Yeah, well, fuck Utah and fuck Atlanta.
Whoa.
Well, I take that back about Atlanta. Whoa. I like Atlanta, but seriously, fuck Utah.
It just smells a little bit like piss all the time.
Jeez.
That's any city.
That's Chicago.
Pittsburgh
right now.
Didn't smell like piss. Pittsburgh was nice. I like Pittsburgh.
Just because they had some. I got nothing for Pittsburgh.
Just smell like
it's
Sidney
a nice
Crosby.
It's all in the steel. All the piss is stored in the steel.
Yeah. Does it smell like Sidney Crosby?
I'm like, did it just smell like Sidney Crosby? Though,
God, I hate Sidney Crosby, but I
Was
have
there-
to
okay.
respect. I respect Sidney Crosby, but I don't like him.
How many? This is a serious question. How many Sidney Crosby jerseys did you see, and B, Heinz Ward jerseys did you see while you're out there?
0 for both because
Oh, okay.
I was north of the city.
Oh, okay.
And
Wait a minute.
I didn't see any.
Wait a minute. Did Crosby leave to go to the Penguins?
No, he was
Crosby's
drafted
always
in the
been on
play.
Penguins.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think that he was on the Blackhawks?
No, I didn't see anybody wear any jerseys, but I did see the stadium, and the stadium's really cool.
Piss and weed. It's funny.
That's
right
what
next
Chicago
to
smells
the-
like now. It's piss and weed.
Yeah,
More or less, just a city thing. All right, where do we need to improve for me? Getting better on the switch, 100%. Stop falling victim to the mismatch and from the switch. Take smarter passes. Use your shot clock a lot better. How many times have we seen somebody run up the court and take a shot, a three? Yeah, wide open, but a three with 21 seconds left of a shot clock, and it's like, what are you doing? Just not every shot needs to be a three. No, I was directing that towards Kobe. Like, Kobe, I know you can shoot.
Zach does that shit too, though.
Yeah, they've all done it.
They all do it.
I'd like to see improvement. This isn't just from the players. I like to see Billy recognize his hot hand. That's like the number one thing that needs to be addressed. Like, recognize your hot hand. Again, he did it in the Miami play-in 2 years ago when he took out Kobe White
Didn't he do it
when
last
he
year
was
too?
on fire. What's it?
Didn't he do it last year too?
Well, I mean, there was no winning that he won last year, but he's been doing it. He takes out the hot play. He takes, if Kobe's on fire, he'll take Kobe out and leave DeMar in there, just force it through DeMar because it was DeMar.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to save my team, and then I want to get your guys' take on something. We briefly touched on it. Second teams I'm following, I wouldn't necessarily say it's secondary teams, but I've been following Orlando until Paolo tore his oblique, because I got to support my fellow Italians. Not Dante DiVincenzo. I think he's an asshole. He's an asshole. He is an asshole. And like, dude, you turn to your bench and you tell the father of your superstar teammate, who's like a stone's throw away from being the face of the league, that it went downhill when they put you in charge. Like, come on, dude. You're nobody. You're Dante DiVincenzo. Like, whenever I mention the name Dante DiVincenzo, nobody knows who that is, unless you really,
I was surprised that out of all the people, Dante DiVincenzo got fucking pissy. I mean, it's justified. He can say whatever he wants to say.
Sure,
but I mean, at the end of the day, it's Dante Divincenzo. It's not like it's not a superstar or not even like an all-star. It's like a role player getting mad.
It's a glorified Kyle Korver. Or a Walmart Kyle
Korver.
Now. Walmart Kyle Korver.
Now.
I apologize.
He can't even sniff Kyle Korver's Linkin Park vinyls. Okay.
Yeah. So I follow Paolo, and then he tore his oblique. Hopefully he comes back soon. Not just because he's on my fantasy, but because I think he was on course to have a really good, like really, really good season and establish himself as one of the elites in this league. But what I wanted to get to is, and this short will be coming out tomorrow. If you guys followed the new beef that started, I know we talked about it yesterday, but did you guys follow it?
Talking about Drake and Debo? Yeah, Drake's a bitch.
So I'm sure everybody in the chat knows, but Drake, I think it was the night that Vince Carter's jersey got retired. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Can we start calling Drake by his
Aubrey
name? Yeah.
Aubrey?
Yeah.
Let's start calling him Aubrey.
They not like us. Yeah. So, I mean, everybody knows it's no common knowledge. I don't have to explain it to you guys very deep, but basically on the night of Vince Carter's jersey retirement, which, side note to the side note, that jersey banner is incredible. I wish they start doing that. Like instead of just hanging a jersey, hang a banner with like the player on it. That is sick. Have you seen it?
I didn't see it. I just saw Aubrey touch it.
It was basically like the banner. It said Carter 15, and then underneath it was like a black and white picture of Vince Carter doing the dunk.
Oh, that's
yes.
sick as fuck.
Yes, 100% yes.
Oh my god! Imagine if the Lakers did that with Shaq.
And just so happened, Juice. Yes, 100%. See?
Oh my god! Do that instead of statues. It'll turn out better.
And how like how he's trying to get tough by saying like, if you retire DeMar's jersey, I'm gonna go up there and tear the banner down myself. Like, come on, dude.
You know, I have to climb a long way.
Yeah, that's what Debo said. Like, he's gonna have a long way to go up there to get it. Like, come on, man, have some class.
Also, like, I did see that Drake said it was his first time them giving him the mic while in the fourth quarter. So I'm assuming Drake was a little tipsy. So he's probably talking out of his ass a little bit.
A little
but
bit.
He still hasn't taken the comments back. And he's also mad because Debo was in the Kendrick Lamar music video for They Not Like or Not Like Us. And he's just butthurt. Like, bro, like Debo did so much for the Raptors, for the organization, that team, that city, like, and you're just gonna shit on him because
just because he was in a music video
that you may or may not be a pedo and got called out by Kendrick for it. Like, the fuck.
Here's the thing: was Kendrick Lamar from Compton? I don't know very much
Kendrick's
about it.
Kendrick's from Compton, so is Debo.
So the guy's gonna get pissed off at Debo for being featured in a music video of an artist that's from the same town as him. Like, come on, dude.
He's petty.
Don't be petty.
All that petty.
Yeah, don't be petty.
All those drinks, and he's still all he tastes that salt.
Don't be petty. Yeah, don't be petty. Like, you ruined your own career, man. Like, don't blame that. Don't blame.
He's a culture vulture. That's what I think.
Culture vulture. Okay. Yeah. So, and this is what I'm leading to. A, do you believe that the Raptors should retire Debo's jersey? And B, if not, why?
I think they should. Do I need to say why?
No.
Okay, I think they should. Not just to piss off Aubrey, but just because everything that Debo has done for the team. And Kyle Lowry.
I think they should retire his jersey.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry too, yes. I think they should retire his jersey and then like directly under the banner, just put an A-frame ladder up.
Yeah, go for it.
Go get it.
Go get it. Good.
Kendrick Lamar is Nick Young's cousin. Is that true?
I have no idea if that's true or not.
Debo
Kendrick needs to get better cousins.
Basketball team. Hold on, is that true? Like, that's there's a reason why not many people know that, because Nick Young is not really a basketball player that you're going to be bragging that you're related to.
Yeah.
So, Scott, should they retire his jersey?
Yeah, they should retire him and Kyle Lowry at the same time. They were the best players. They're 2 and 3 best players the Raptors have ever had. Why would you not retire them? They did so much for that team. DeRozan did not want to get traded. He was so upset he got traded. But he understands it's what the team needed. Like, they're not winning a championship with him on that team.
Right.
But you have to retire his jersey. And at some point, I hope they just ban Drake from Drake should just be banned from all
Canada.
Yes.
Just sporting
all sports arenas.
Yeah.
He's just a fair weather fan and tries to go into like everybody's locker room. And I'm pretty sure he tried to celebrate with the Lakers and they like locked him out.
Yeah.
So
good.
No, he just needs to go away. Like, just disappear for a bit.
Wow, Brook Lopez. Huh.
Yeah. There's another person that should have their jersey retired is Brook Lopez.
Yeah, well, where would you retire it at, though?
I would retire in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Brooklyn over Milwaukee.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Like he gave him a ring, yeah, but like he established his career and became an
Yeah.
all-star and everything in New Jersey.
Jersey. All right. I respect
Yeah.
that. Juice, anything Juice has, or Juice Does Everything had a question in the Discord. Favorite Bulls role player? Well, we know Scott's favorite. We know Dan's
currently on the team.
favorite Bulls role player.
Who's my favorite role player?
Javon
Lonzo
Carter.
Ball.
Oh, well, yeah, it is Lonzo Ball. And then it's Javon Carter. Okay.
Gee, but actually,
My favorite player is Dalen Terry. I think just give him some more time.
Are we talking about all time, or
Yeah, all time
I'll
or
ask
just
him.
on this roster?
anything
was-
Juice? Are we talking about all time or just this roster? He's on. Give him a second. Because if it's of all time, that opens
Fargo
door
all
for
the
a
way.
lot. John Lucas the fourth or third, rather. Yes, of all time. Ooh, that changes everything.
Ooh,
Okay.
all time.
no, it doesn't.
All right.
My favorite role player.
Sure it
of
does.
all time.
Sure, it
The
does.
answer's
You're
Kyle-
going to be
the answer's
surprised.
Kyle
why.
Korver. It's Kyle Korver.
Okay. Okay. Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk was, I don't know. Well, that's hard because Captain Kirk was
He was a starter
a
for a while.
starter
He
for
started as a
years,
starter, yeah,
but
yeah.
in his later years, he started coming off the bench, and he was a great point guard off the bench.
Yeah.
Hmm?
How about like somebody who was always like either a 6-man or a role player? Like not really, you know what I mean? Who would you
Right.
pick?
That's what I'm trying. That's who I'm trying to think of a player.
Like we're talking Taj, we're talking like
Oh, maybe. Oh, Taj. Yeah, it's Taj. Mine is Taj.
Taj Mahal. Okay.
Yeah.
Jamal Crawford
Jamal.
for sure. No, that
Yeah.
was that would have been mine. That would have been mine.
Bobby Portis punch
Nikola
Nikola Mirotic.
The beard. Scott, who's your favorite role player?
It was Kyle Korver.
Okay. Yeah,
He-
actually,
Kurt
the bench mob.
Thomas.
Big sexy.
Yeah.
Nazi Mohammed.
Ben Wallace. Can I say that?
He was a starter.
He wasn't a starter on the
starter.
Bulls.
For us, he started.
Yeah.
Did he? I thought we had.
Yeah.
I wasn't even watching the Bulls yet, and I knew that. Come on, man.
Was that before? Oh, for some reason, I thought him and Noah were on the same team.
No, yeah, no. I think what is it? He was there in 05, 06, and we got Noah, I believe, in 07. So CJ Watson, that was a good one.
CJ.
My dad loves Judd Bushler. Yes.
Yeah.
Judd Bushler. Can we briefly touch on how Judd Bushler just looked like a surfer dude? He was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Kurt Rambis back in the day.
Yeah. Let's see who's mine. Oh, easy. My favorite role player of all time, Tony Kukoc.
There you go. Oh, your dad.
Yeah. And the reason why is my dad used to get told a lot that he looked like Tony Kukoc. So
Because he does. After you told us that, and then I saw Tony Kukoc, like 90s
Yeah.
Kukoc, and I was like, oh, fuck, that's your dad.
yeah, he even kind of looks like him now because they have similar. I mean, granted, they look similar now with the goatee and everything. Like I feel like my dad just Google searching what Tony Kukoc looks like and
He's just
Copying
trying
his
to copy
style.
him at all times.
Just print out a picture and bring it to the barber. This is what I want to look like.
you already look like
Okay.
that. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony Kukoc. Right on. Fellas, you got anything else? I know we were supposed to do only 45 minutes, and half hour later, here we are.
Yeah, I know, right?
Steve Kerr is probably my favorite. Steve Kerr, yeah, it's not bad. My respect for Steve Kerr kind of went down the hill after he started coaching. I don't know. Is it just me?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I dislike the guy. I just, I loved Steve Kerr when he was on the Bulls, and then like afterwards it started going downhill. But great pick, great pick for role player. He's got a lot of rings. Why? There's a lot of things, man. Like that, just one, failure to recognize that Draymond was a problem. B, this recent stint in the no, he's a phenomenal coach. Phenomenal coach. I'm not saying that my lack of respect for him is and this thing, it's not that I'm not saying that I don't like him. I'm not saying he's not a good coach. I'm just saying that my respect for him just went down the hill. Like that's it. I don't know. Like probably because like I don't know.
That coaching.
One
It's
of
okay.
one of the
It's
best
okay.
at coaching. Absolutely he is. Absolutely
It's
is.
okay.
He's a great coach and he's actually cool. I've never hung out with him, so I don't know this, but
You haven't hung out with him? What's wrong with you?
no.
Yeah,
What would
come
you
on,
want him
kid.
to
It's
say
bad.
about his player that would be a bad coach? Here's the thing, like I get being behind your players and saying that we're working on it, yada yada yada, but at the same time, what is the team actually doing? Draymond Green chased away Kevin Durant. Draymond Green chased away Klay Thompson. Draymond Green chased away. Draymond Green has had countless
Jordan
problems.
Poole.
He did not chase Jordan Poole away. Okay,
Yeah, fuck
Jordan Poole
Jordan
chased himself away.
But besides that,
deserved to get punched.
The countless technicals, the countless cheap shots, the countless everything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you have a responsibility. Winning ships is all that he's doing. Yeah, he's a winner, but at the same time, like, I don't know, take some responsibility. That's all.
Yeah, his problem is he hasn't changed his plays up ever. So
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why Clay struggled is because everybody knew exactly where he was going and what he was going to do when he got the ball.
Samadhi, good night, buddy. Thanks for logging on. We'll see you next time.
Speaking of the Warriors, just because I saw this recently on Instagram and I thought it was hilarious, they're gonna give Curry a statue.
Yeah.
What do you think they do?
Like the pose?
Yeah,
It'll be him shooting a three.
but
Or maybe the shimmy. Maybe it'll be like mid shimmy or something. I don't know. It's gonna look bad regardless. It's gonna look bad.
they were kind of talking about it and they brought the perfect thing. You need a basket like 30 feet away, and he needs his back turned to the basket.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know how it would work, like the ball going in and him just like 40 feet away.
Right.
And people will be so confused about why there's just a random basket across the street.
Just walk 40 feet this way. You'll see it.
What happened to Greg Popovich?
He had,
He's
like
sick. Or some sort of illness.
Someone said he had a stroke.
Yeah,
something happened, but he might not come back
he's
this
out
year.
right now. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's bad.
And you know what that means? Becky Hammond's coming back.
That'd be cool, but
I think she's going to stay in the WNBA for a bit, but she needs to come back to the NBA.
Oh, speaking of WNBA, I got to piss somebody off real quick. He knows who he is. You'll see the comment here in a minute, but I'm calling it now. Angel Reese MVP next year. Don't at me.
I'm gonna at you. It's a terrible idea. It's a
Just
terrible take. Awful.
Hold
take.
on. Just
God
watch
awful
the
take.
comment. Just watch the comment. Just watch 3,
So
2,
you're just
1.
saying it to
There you
piss someone
go.
off.
There it is.
Yeah. Yes. You're just saying it to piss someone off. Got
Just
it.
saying if it strictly trolling. I
He's
don't
doing it
think
for
she has
clout.
I don't think she has a snowball's chance of winning MVP.
Yeah.
So I hope you move. What?
The GTW.
What? I hope you go move in with the GTW.
I don't know. All right.
All right. Well,
Yeah. This is
GTW.
getting a little too reckless. Sal, you're making too many wild statements.
Yeah.
it was one thing. Oh, the whale. I know who he's talking about now. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Yeah, we did about an hour and 20 minutes. This one was fun. I had fun with this one. I mean, I always love doing lives because I
they're
love
always fun.
interacting with fans. But like,
Yeah.
this one was especially fun because we bitched about the Bulls and it put us in a good mood. And now we can go sit and watch the election until 11 o'clock. Dan's not going to survive it. I don't
I
think
probably
so.
won't. Dude, I've been up since 1.
1? What are you doing up so early?
Dude, this fucking goddamn time change is fucking me up, man. I'm going to sleep when I shouldn't be. I'm waking up when I shouldn't be. Not having a good time.
Jeez.
God.
All right.
Sorry,
This man
I'm
needs some
tired.
sleep. This man
Yeah,
needs
I'm
some
tired.
sleep. Well, before we head out, what do you guys got for the fans?
Nothing. Go Bulls. See red.
Perfect.
Let's maybe win tomorrow or not. It doesn't really matter because either we're gonna be in the playoffs or we're getting a good pick.
Perfect.
So it's win-win, guys. Win-win. Just be along for the ride.
Scotty B.
If you don't want to watch depressing Bulls basketball, Illinois college basketball started, so
Yes.
they're like a dark horse to win the championship. So you can watch that, or you can just tune into Duke and watch Cooper Flag and that ridiculous team destroy everybody.
Just a man amongst men, or a man
That
amongst
whole
boys.
team is
Duke
Duke is absolutely ridiculous. Going to be like that for the next couple of years, and Boozer's sons are going there next year.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
there's a lot of like NBA kids coming in, old NBA player kids.
Sons.
Like I want to say Melo's kid might be going there soon.
Keon.
Is he going
Yeah.
to Duke? I thought he was going to like Syracuse. I thought he was
No, he's going to
Boston.
Syracuse, but
He's
all
going
these
to
kids are going to be in college
In the
next,
college?
like 2 or 3 years. Like
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen Jr. He put in some work and he is turning into a decent player in the NBA. So we're going to start seeing a lot more of those players.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I'm telling you,
college
I'm going to be
basketball, go watch it.
I'm with you because like I know a lot of the players that are like coming in. Like I don't know, for whatever reason I was following like up and coming stars like I know the Boozer kids. What's his name? Kai, what's his name? Not Kai. I'm drawing a blank. Young kid, but anyway, AJ Devanza. Like I'm telling you guys this now. Wait and see what AJ Devanza is going to be. He's going to be a shoe-in for top pick. Like phenomenal. There's phenomenal talent out there, and I think I'm going to be shifting towards watching a lot of college. Jaleel Bethia, like there's a lot of good talent out there. So entertaining college basketball is on the way. That's all you got, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch college basketball. It's dog shit basketball compared to the NBA because they take up worse threes, but it's entertaining. And there's definitely players that pop out that are so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, Atlanta.
Dan, go to bed.
Wrap this up, guys. Fuck.
All right. All right. Well, in that case, that's going to do it for tonight's live episode. We'll try to schedule these at least once a week, even if we have to,
I'm not doing once a week.
So
Sal,
we'll try to
reckless.
get what?
Not
I'll
doing
do once a week.
I'm busy.
I'll do once a week. I know you're busy. You guys are both
I'd
busy. I appreciate you
I'd be
guys
down
actually
for- I'd
making
be
it.
I'd be down to try to do them once a week. I mean, the season's going on.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be an hour and a half,
Yeah,
just
no,
once
exactly.
a week.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight's episode. We did just release our episode today on what to expect from the Bulls season this far. Goes a little bit more in depth to what we noticed this season. So go check it out. I think it was one of our more entertaining episodes. That was a pretty good one. So
Yeah, that was a good one.
check that out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not already, and follow us on Twitter. Go to my new favorite platform, TikTok. I hate that I'm saying that, but I love posting those little shorts on TikTok. As stupid as I am in them, I actually like it. Whatever, just do it. Go to our merch store, denzelrange.com. Get yourself some cool merch. We have an absolutely sweet Christmas sweater that's coming out. I'm probably gonna buy it. Definitely gonna buy it. Yeah. So
Still, just go to the site just to check out the sweatshirt because it's fucking sick.
yeah, it is. It is. I'm surprised that it came out that good.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's gonna do it for this live version of the Horns Over Hoops podcast. On behalf of my co-host there, I'd like to wish everybody a good night. See red, Go Bulls. And I hope your candidate wins in tonight's election. Good night, everybody.
Wait. Okay, never mind.